Hold on, stop. Turn off your light. Turn off that light. You can almost see more without the light. I never thought this would happen. It's like one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life.
Get closer.
We were somewhere around Beijing, on the edge of the mountains, when the drugs began to take hold. Not really. Here, drugs lead to execution, inevitable death. But really, we were 3 hours behind in a race against time to set up camp before nightfall. Ahead, 3 hours of road, full of Beijing traffic, too incompetent to flow at a reasonable pace, awaited for us.
This place is wild.
Desperate to get out of the big city, I decided to sleep overnight in a tent on the most dangerous section of the Great Wall of China, Jiankou. The Jiankou Great Wall section was built in 1368 during the Ming Dynasty, so there's no telling the numbers of people who have died at the exact spot where I'll rest my head tonight. Something about all this makes me feel a little bit uneasy.
There's the Great Wall right there. And we're gonna try to get to it before sunset to set up camp. If not, we'll just have to find a place. I mean, I'm not really trying to set up tent in someone's crop.
The further up the mountain I climbed, the farther I felt away from the Beijing I know. Beijing can feel like just another massive city with too many people with the same ambitions, going to the same malls and buying the same clothes, with too many restaurants serving the same food. With globalization strangling anything authentic and China painting everything traditional, commercial, I want to find something real. I want to find something genuine.
We made it. We've reached the top after a long, grueling hike. It's beautiful. There's some other guys. What are you doing? Camping?
不扎营，我们晚上就开车回去。我们准备了灯具。
It's one of the most dangerous parts of the Great Wall because it hasn't been reconstructed, and the mountains they're pretty steep. The bricks are all falling off, or.
Do you think it's better to camp on the top of the?
I don't think we can get up there. That's the steps right there. It's completely broken apart. 你好.
Yeah.
Hiking?
我们爬到那边去，然后就反过来再爬。那边我跟他俩爬到那顶上来。
这边跟他落差什么？落差大概那。
825.
Yeah.
825.
然后那边它最好的地方有一个险，它很陡的，它这么窄的一个长城。这下面这下面，对，下面绕过去，绕过这个风口台就可以了。就这可以站，这里边很大。
Okay.
就那个。然后这个很大。
So we can't go up through this way because everything's just broken up and, well, there's no way of climbing it at all. So there's a tower directly behind these trees that we can get to through these trees that somebody told us about that we can camp at. So we're gonna try to make it before sunset. It's getting super close though, so yeah, we need to hurry.
Gravity, our biggest enemy. And our only weapon against inevitable death, the eroded 5-inch trail.
Dude, this is awesome. beautiful. This is what you think of the Great Wall when, like, dude. You saw a snake? Look, see, you can do a fire here.
After scouting the tower that Duke pointed out to us, I found poop in just about every possible camping site. It was all set up. He was probably laughing his pot-bellied ass all the way down the mountain. We had to find another place.
After looking at the campsite at the Great Wall, or in the Great Wall, come to the conclusion that you just can't pitch a tent in it. I mean, you could, but we have 3 tents, and there's a fireplace here also. So, and this is perfect. I mean, it's at the Great Wall.
I found a campsite right outside the wall, but I felt like a scout leader. I set up 3 tents, built a fire, and when I asked for firewood, my intern brought me a tree. A tree.
I'm done setting up Louie's tent.
Yeah, here's one more you need to help me.
So now I have to help him set up the other one.
We're a long way from Mardi Gras.
With the moon tucked behind the eastern end of the mountains, flashlights were the only ones protecting us from the darkness.
We're gonna go check it out?
We had all become paranoid about the number of dead people that we were sleeping on top of. And then, we heard a noise.
What? Okay. Yeah. I still can't believe this is like, I can't believe I'm doing this. You can't see anything up here. Here. Look. It's pitch black. Yeah. Look. I point my, it's like, it goes to nothing. It's pitch black up here, so you guys can't see anything. I'm sorry for that. We can hear picking opera coming from the village down under us. It's sort of spooky if you start thinking about it, to be honest. But I don't know. It's cool. Like, you can see the stars. Like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. I want to take a long exposure. Yeah? What? Here, hold on. I don't know if this will work or not. What the fuck is that? Holy shit. Dude, that's a huge bee. Kill it. Holy shit. Let's get out of here. These are the killer bugs. Today was crazy. I'm looking forward for tomorrow morning to check out the sunrise. I'm sure that'll be beautiful also. Well, it's 10 o'clock already, so I'm gonna go to bed. So, good night.
Staring up at the stars through my mosquito net, I began to think about what we forget chasing our ambitions for success and remembrance in the big city. We forget to enjoy the stars beyond the tall buildings. Buildings like the Great Wall that will crumble and be forgotten. We take for granted the same night sky that was seen by the watchmen thousands of years ago. The stars humble us. They remind us that we are all human and that we know very little of what is to come.
Okay. We're a little bit late for the sunrise. Sort of. place doesn't just doesn't stop. I feel like I'm in a painting, even though I didn't get sleep last night. This is beyond worth it. I was wrestling in between sleeping on top of rocks and, I don't know, just thinking those guys with the knives were gonna come and like kill Louis. I was worried about him. I wish my family and friends could see this. Like, I'll tell them about this, and I don't even think I'll be able to understand like what this place looked like now, even tomorrow. It always rises in the east. Yeah. It's sort of crazy that this is even up, like, even though it's ruined a bit. It's crazy that it's even up just like this, like how it is now. On this mountain and all that, like up there. It's amazing that it's up there. This poor bastard's carrying all this brick. This isn't. See, in China, the night watchmen of the tower get reincarnated as crows. So that's the only bird up here on this wall. I don't know, I just made that up.